Hey my beautiful angels, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, I already have my eyebrows done, and I'm just gonna go put tape on my eyes, and this is gonna help us create that sharp wing. So I'm starting off with just a regular black eyeliner pencil. This is just gonna guide us to how the eyeliner is going to come out. So any black eyeliner pencil will help. You could actually also use some gel eyeliner as well. So using a smudging brush, I'm taking this dark chocolatey brown, and I'm going to use that to smudge out that black eyeliner that we just did. So this is a look that I frequently do when I'm going out with my husband. Just something neutral, something that doesn't really take that long to do. Just because I usually never know what I'm going to wear, and with this neutral look you could pretty much wear anything. So now I'm taking just a small pencil brush and a lighter brown. This is still a warm brown, and I continue to smudge out that eyeliner. So by this time, as you can see, my eyeliner is pretty big and long, but that's okay, that's how I want it. You could always make it shorter, just don't smudge it out as far as I did. Now I'm going in back with that black eyeliner pencil that I used in the beginning, and I'm just darkening up the area that is closest to my lash line. So you want it to be gradient from that black eyeliner pencil to the very light warmish brown that you used. So now I'm putting on some eyelashes. So I picked out some eyelashes that are shorter in the inner corner and then flare out in the outer corner, and that's just gonna help me elongate my eyes. So here I'm just curling my eyelashes with the falsies already on, and this is just going to curl them up, and it opens up your eye a little bit more. And it also blends in your regular lashes with your falsies as well. So I'm doing something a little bit different with my base here. I'm starting off with the Makeup Revolution Jelly Highlighter, and this is the shade Monumental. I'm using that as kind of like a primer. For today, I don't want my skin to be super matte, so I am starting off with this because it's going to give me that like shimmer in the back. It's just going to give you that nice highlight, which is going to peek through your foundation so that you don't look completely matte. And then I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Matte Foundation in Light Ivory. I chose this foundation just because it's not as full coverage as my Maybelline foundation. So once again, the jelly highlighter that we put underneath will come through. So I'm not trying to be matte today. I'm trying to keep this look fresh, my skin fresh and glowy. So that's what I'm doing for tonight's look. Just make sure everything is still blended out. And because I did apply the jelly highlighter, with my hands it does kind of leave streaks behind. So I'm being careful with my foundation, making sure everything is blended out. So now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape in Fair, and then I am dotting just a little bit of my ColourPop concealer in Fair 02, which is like a few shades lighter, just because I do want my under eyes to be very bright with this look. We are going out during the night. We are walking the streets of LA. So if I want to take pictures, I am trying to go a little bit heavier with the blush, contour, and the concealer for tonight. So I'm just blending that out with my beauty sponge. This is a Real Techniques beauty sponge. Look at the ugly face that I make right here. I can't be the only one. I'm sure you guys do it too. And I got a bit of concealer on my eyelashes, but that's okay. So then I'm going in and I'm going to set my under eyes with my Pretty Vulgar loose setting powder. And I'm kind of baking. I left just a light layer of powder. And then I'm using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. It's Pop of Light. It's supposed to be, I guess, a highlighter, but it's not pigmented enough, and it kind of just looks like a setting powder with a bit of shimmer in it. So I just use that as my setting powder. I'm light enough to use it that way. So here I'm finishing up my eyes using a dark brown that I use, and then blending it out with that light brown that I did, and then adding mascara, of course. So here I'm using the Cover FX Bronzy Highlighter. I am not highlighting with this palette, I am just adding lightness to my skin. And this is just going to be around the same places that I usually would highlight. And you'll see later on today that I am actually going very heavy with my highlighter. I'm using the Mario Badescu, what is this, lime water, cucumber lime water. And I'm spraying it just because I did just set my entire face, and because I don't want this look to be as heavy with all the powders. So now I'm going in with my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, and I'm just going to bronze around my face, around my cheekbones, my forehead, and then just the tiniest bit like under my jawline. Trying to get rid of that double chin, but it's still not going anywhere, but that's okay. Nothing new. After that, I used my Kat Von D Shading Light palette. You guys seen me use this before. And then I do bake just the tiniest bit under that contour that I just did. I don't believe I should in this video, but I am baking at this point. And then I grab my Milani blush in Tea Rose. And like I said, I am going a little bit heavy with the bronzer and the blush today. And then I'm grabbing the Morphe highlighter in Lit. As you can see, this is where the highlighting begins. This is just part 2. And then I am going in with my ColourPop highlighter in Flexitarian with my beauty sponge, and then adding even more highlighter. And this is just going to make sure that everything is blended out and it doesn't look as powdery. So now I am bathing myself again with the Mario Badescu setting spray. So finishing off this look, I am doing a very neutral lip color, just because you guys know I'm not really a big fan of lipsticks. So I'm using the L'Oreal Color Riche in Beyond Pink. I'm lining my entire lips with that. And then I go over just with some lip gloss. This is the Tarteist lip paint by Tarte in the shade Insta Famous, which I use all the time. Alright guys, this is it for this look. It's just a very glowy, very still pretty full coverage makeup look. And then this is how I'm probably going to wear my hair. I was thinking about doing some soft waves, but then I just went ahead and brushed it and then ran my flat iron through it. I'm just leaving it like that. But yeah, this is a finished look. I hope you guys like it. This is something that I usually do when me and my husband go out, and I'm still not sure what I'm going to be wearing today. Something very neutral. I did forget to add my inner corner highlight. Before I forget that, let me use it. So I use usually the what are the shades? I forgot what these two shades are called. These two first shades from the Jaclyn Hill palette. These are my favorite shades. to put right here in the inner corner, just like that. Just like that, something very shimmery in the inner corner. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.